Welcome to the channel Maths by Swati Ma'am. We are with the chapter Trigonometry, and I hope you have watched all the previous parts that we have uploaded. And now this is extension of the exercise 8.3 we are with, and we will be covering so many important questions related to that. And one of the important question that we have to go through is prove that cos A divided by 1 plus sin A plus 1 plus sin A divided by cos A is equal to 2 sec A. When you look at the question, you feel that maybe the question is difficult one. Actually, this question is very simple one. So this might be asked for 3-mark question. Fine. So that is why we'll simplify this one. We'll prove that. I told you I'll consider LHS. Okay, I'll consider the LHS part, and let me write the LHS part. Cos A divided by 1 plus sin A plus 1 plus sin A divided by cos A. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I will just follow the normal procedure. What is the normal procedure? When both of them are fractions, how do I simplify? By taking the LHS, is it not? So now also go with the same direction. I'll just take the LCM. So now quickly tell me, here in the denominator I have 1 plus sin A. Here in the denominator I have cos A. So when I take the LCM, what will be the LCM, dear? Cos A into bracket 1 plus sin A. We have to multiply both the denominators and keep. That will become the LCM. Fine. Okay, now here in the denominator part, I have 1 plus sin A. Okay, so now by what I should multiply? Whatever not there in the denominator. Most of the people will have confusion here. Ma'am, what to multiply to the numerator part after taking the LCM in respect to the trigonometric ratio? Dears, what is there? Apart from that, what is not there in the denominator, with that value you have to multiply to the numerator, isn't it? Now 1 plus sin A is present in the denominator. In the LCM, what and all is there? Cos A is there, 1 plus sin A is there. See, 1 plus sin A is already present in the denominator. I told you what is not there. What is not there? Cos A is not there. So what I should multiply here? I should multiply by cos A. Understanding? Here I have cos A, here I have cos A into 1 plus sin A. See, look at the denominator. Cos A is present, cos A is present. What is not there? 1 plus sin A is not there. So I should multiply here what? 1 plus sin A. Okay, I hope it is understood. Now dear, simplify. Cos A into cos A will become cos square A. Isn't it? Cos A into cos A will be cos square A. And now look at this one. 1 plus sin A into 1 plus sin A. Okay, 1 plus sin A into 1 plus sin A will become 1 plus sin A the whole square. Isn't it? 1 plus sin A the whole square. I told you, take the decision as much as possible to simplify. Now, when I look at this simplified form, what comes in your mind? Immediately, this is in the form of a plus b the whole square. That is nothing but what we have, a square plus b square plus 2ab. By using this algebraic identity, I'm going to simplify right now. Fine. Now we'll simplify here. Look at the board. See, cos square a, keep it as it is, plus, open up the bracket by using the identity. In place of a, you have 1. In place of b, you have sin a. Whole square. A square, that is 1 square. B square, that is sin square. 2 into a into b, that is 2 into a into b. Is it not? Whole divided by, what is there in the denominator part? Cos A into bracket 1 plus sin A. Cos A into bracket 1 plus sin A. Now dear, look at the numerator. What comes into your mind? Here, cos square A plus sin square A is equal to 1. I need to use an identity. Which is the identity that I need to use here? Sin square A plus cos square A is equals to 1. This is the identity that I have to use. Now, with respect to these two are equal to 1. Now, I'll put instead of sine square a plus cos square a, I'm going to put 1. Here, 1 square will be 1. Here I have 2 into 1 into sine a, nothing but 2 sine a whole divided by, what is there in the denominator dear? Denominator I have not changed anything. Just write it as it is, cos a into bracket 1 plus sine a. Got it? So 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 is how much? 2. 2 plus 2 sine a divided by cos a into bracket 1 plus sine a. Now look at the numerator. What comes into your mind? Here is also 2, here is also 2. So I can take 2 common. If I take 2 common from the numerator, okay, if I take 2 common from the numerator, what I left with here? 1 plus, here I have taken 2 out, so 1 plus sine a whole divided by, I have cos a into bracket 1 plus sine a. Okay, see, 1 plus sine a, 1 plus sine a got cancelled. What I left with? See here, what I left with? I left with 2 divided by cos a. I left with 2 divided by cos a. Now dear, to keep it as it is, cos a means I can also write it as 1 by cos a. So what I can write here dear? 2 into 1 by cos a is nothing but cos is the reciprocal form of sec. We know that. So 2 into 1 by cos is nothing but 2 into sec a. This is how you need to prove the question. So at the end, don't forget to write that LHS is equal to RHS, because we started from the LHS and we have reached to RHS. Practice it. Let us look at the next question. Prove that 1 plus sec divided by sec is equal to sine square a divided by 1 minus cos a. When you look at both LHS and RHS, both are not simpler, isn't it? Both are complex in nature. Whenever you feel that both LHS and RHS are complex in nature, then what you people have to do is simplify the LHS and reach to a constant value, simplify the RHS and reach to a constant value, so that you have to get the simplified forms must be equal to each other. This is what you need to do. Fine. Okay. So first let me consider the LHS part. What is there in the LHS part? Here LHS is nothing but 1 plus sec a divided by sec a. Okay. Now, how can I simplify sec dear? I know that sec is reciprocal of cos, isn't it? Sec is reciprocal of cos. So instead of sec, I'm going to put cos. So what I'm going to get here? Tell me quickly. See, 1 plus sec, that is 1 by cos a whole divided by 1 by cos a. Okay. I hope it is understood. See here, I'll be writing 1 to take the LCM. In the numerator part, if I want to take the LCM, and what is the LCM? 1 and cos A, the LCM will be cos A. Okay, LCM will be cos A. See here, I need to multiply by cos A and I need to multiply by 1. 1 into cos A will become cos A plus 1 into 1, 1 whole divided by, what is there in the denominator you already have? That is 1 by cos A. Fine. Now see, here also cos A, here also cos A. I have the same denominator, I can cancel. If I cancel them, what I got here? Tell me. In the numerator part, I have left with cos A plus 1. In the denominator part, nothing. Left only with 1. So at the end of the result, what is the LHS simplification I got? Cos A plus 1. You need to stand there where further simplification cannot be possible. This is the place where further simplification is not possible. This is what with respect to LHS. Okay. Now, let me consider RHS part. What is there in the RHS part? See here, sine square A divided by 1 minus cos A means, Sine can I produce in terms of cos? Yes, of course, by using the identity. What is the identity? I have sine square a plus cos square a equal to 1. Modified form I'll be having sine square a can be written as 1 minus cos square a. Okay, sine square a modified form I have 1 minus cos square a. If I put instead of sine square 1 minus cos square, what I'm going to get? 1 minus cos square a whole divided by 1 minus cos a. If I put the square here also, the value is not going to change because 1 square will be 1 itself. But why I am putting square here? Because I can use a identity. Which is the identity that I can be used here? A square minus b square. That is nothing but a plus b into a minus b. Okay, this is the identity I tend to use. Now it looks like a square minus b square. In place of a I have 1, in place of b I have cos, so I'll substitute here a plus b, that is nothing but 1 plus cos a. Okay, a minus b, that is nothing but 1 minus cos a whole divided by what is there in the denominator? 1 minus cos a. See, here also I have 1 minus cos a, here also I have 1 minus cos a. Let me cancel these two. If you have any sign here other than multiplication, positive or negative, I cannot cancel. I can cancel only when there is a multiplication sign. Fine. So that is why I have cancelled here. What is the end part I got here? 1 plus cos a. See, cos a plus 1 and 1 plus cos a, both are equal to each other. The simplification of LHS is also same and the simplification of RH is also same. So what I write at the end? LHS is equal to RHS. Understood? Fine. Now, third question. Prove that cosec A minus sin A into sec A minus cos A is equal to 1 divided by tan A plus cot A. Again dear, when you look at both the sides, LHS and RHS, what do you feel? You feel that both are complex trigonometric functions. So what I do? Again, I go with simplifying LHS and RHS separately. Fine. So let me use LHS here. What is there in case of LHS? Yes, cosec A minus sin A. Here I have sec A minus cos A. Okay, let me simplify. Cosec A is the reciprocal form of sin A. So can I write cosec A as 1 by sin A minus sin A? Here cos sec A I have. How can I write sec A as? Sec A can be written as 1 by cos A minus cos A. This is the simplification form. Further, I'll simplify by taking the LCM. What is there in the LCM part? We have here sine, we have here 1. What is the LCM sine and 1? I just have sine itself. Yes or no? Sine A. Here sine A is there, so I multiply by 1. Here 1 is there, so I multiply by sine A. So 1 into 1, 1. Sine into sine ds, that is sine square A. Sine square A. And come to the other part. See here, if nothing is present, 1 will be there. What is there in the denominator part? We have here cos A and 1. The denominator part I have cos A. Okay, see here, cos A is there, so multiply by 1. 1 is there, I multiply by cos A. 1 into 1, 1. Cos A into cos A, I have cos square A. I hope it is understood. Fine. Now dear, I need to use trigonometric identity. What are the trigonometric identity I can use? Just look at the numerator parts. What are there? See, 1 minus sine square A, which is nothing but cos square A, isn't it? Look at the other part. What I have here? 1 minus cos square A, which is nothing but what I have? Sine square A, isn't it? Let me substitute the values. Instead of 1 minus sine square a, I'm going to put cos square a. So I'll be having cos square a divided by sine a. Okay, cos square a divided by sine a. What I have here, instead of 1 minus cos square a, I'll be writing sine square a divided by cos a. Sine square a divided by cos a. Now dear, see, one sine square is there, one sine I can cancel. One cos square is there, one cos I can cancel. What I left with dear, nothing left in the denominator. In the numerator, one cos is left and one sine is left. And I told you, we have to simplify since there from where we are not able to further simplify. This is what, it's end, because further simplification is not possible. So I'll be keeping LHS part as it is. Now I'll take RHS separately. Okay, what is there in the RHS part? See, RHS I have 1 divided by tan A plus cot A. See, again complex trigonometric functions. Let me convert complex trigonometric function in the form of simple trigonometric function. So how can I write tan A as tan A is nothing but sine A divided by cos A. Where if I want to write cot A is the reciprocal form of tan. If tan is sine by cos, then what about cot? Cot will be cos by sine, isn't it? Now substitute it. 1 divided by, instead of tan A, I'll be writing sine A divided by cos A, plus instead of cot A, I'll be writing cos A divided by sine A. I hope it is clear. Okay, so now look at the board. 1 divided by, what is there in the LCM part? What I can take as LCM? Here I have cos, here I have sine. So what is the LCM I can take? Cos A into sine A. Okay, I can take it as cos A into sine A. Here cos A is present. By what I should multiply? By sine A I should multiply. Here sine A is present. By cos A I should multiply. See here, sine A into sine A, I have sine square A. Cos A into cos A, I have cos square A. Okay, and I told you, if in the denominator part fraction is present, denominator go to numerator. Okay, now what I'll be having here, this cos A into sine A will go to numerator and it becomes cos A into sine A whole divided by, I have sine square A plus cos square A. Okay, do you remember the trigonometric identity? Yes or no? Which is the trigonometric identity I have to use? Sine square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. This is the trigonometric identity that I can use here. So if I substitute 1 in place of this, what I am going to get? Cos A into sine A whole divided by cos square A into sine square A is equal to how much? 1. This is nothing but I have cos A into sine A. Look at the LHS simplification. At the end of the LHS simplification, I got cos A into sine A. At the end of the RHS simplification also, I got cos A into sine A. So at the end, I'll write LHS is equal to RHS. Practice these questions. Subscribe the channel and keep watching the channel. Comment if you have understood. Thank you.